All right, friends, so this is the project that I am especially excited about. This is your junkbot project. So you should have the little packet printed out. Before you begin, I'm gonna show you a slideshow that has really interesting information about Earth Day, and it has a lot of great examples to show you. So it says celebrating Earth Day with junkbots. So the problem, this is why we're doing this, okay? It says America makes more waste than anywhere in the world. Each day, an average person makes 5 pounds of trash. This trash goes into our landfills or large areas where our waste is dumped. When the landfills get full, they are covered with dirt and grass is planted. But the trash is still underneath and takes thousands of years to break down. Our landfills are filling fast, and one day we'll have nowhere for our trash to go. So that's why we're trying to figure out what to do with all of this trash, and that's why a lot of you guys are composting at home and recycling and reusing materials and things like that, because this is a picture of a landfill. This is where your trash goes. When you take out the trash and the garbage truck takes it, they dump it somewhere like this. So the solution. In order to lessen the amount of waste we are producing, we must reduce, reuse, and recycle. Those are the 3 R's, okay? Recycling makes new products from old ones. To reduce means to lessen or to use less of. And finally, reusing is using an object for multiple things. Doing these 3 things will help. So this is your junkbot challenge. This challenge is one that will practice reusing, which means to use an item for multiple times. Your challenge is to make a junkbot or a robot made of junk. It can be any size and look however you'd like. Look around your home for what you can use for your junkbot. Try to find things that could be reused. They might be objects that you may normally throw away in the trash. So look at this one. You see it's like a can. It's like, I don't know what these things are. I'm not sure. But it looks so cool. So these are some design ideas from other students that have created junkbots. So look at this one. It looks like they got really creative. You see they did like their robot they used. Like here, this is like a box. These are like thinner boxes. Other boxes, they put like shoelaces and everything. They made it look like he's wearing socks. They got like smaller items. Like you see here, this is like a bottle cap. There's lots of really cool ideas. Look at the hair that they added on him. They use buttons for a smile. Oh, sorry guys. And then this one is really simple. It's really cute. This is like a can. They have pom-poms, googly eyes. Look, they use like these little brackets for some ears, like a sponge on top. So this is really cute. These are other ones. Feel free to pause right here so you can see. Okay, see, they use like paper here for the arms. A lot of people use cans. This is like a Band-Aid box, bottle caps. Really, really cute. I can't wait to see yours. So these are some ideas. It says you can use old boxes, soup cans, oatmeal cartons, empty containers, bottle caps, metal washers, plastic and styrofoam cups, buttons, container lids, and any kind of junk. Okay, so with that being said, let's go over your project. Okay, so this is a letter for your parents. It says, "Dear family, in celebration of Earth Day, we're making junk bots. Please help your child gather items around the house that could be used to make a robot. If you can, we'd love for you to donate items like empty boxes, This we're not gonna do. The whole donation situation we're not gonna do because we're in the middle of a pandemic right now. And we're practicing social distancing. So don't send anything. This would be if we were doing this in the classroom. We would have done this project in our classroom. But since you guys are home, you guys can do this project there. So students will need their items to school by, okay. No, you don't need this. This is just to tell your parents you're doing this project. So you really don't need that paper. So this is really the packet. This is the beginning of your project. So it says the junkbot challenge, and then you would write your name here. You could totally color this or decorate it however you want. So the challenge. In your own words, describe the challenge that you're taking on. So think about what we talked about right now and then go ahead and write it. So you can write the junkbot challenge, creating a robot out of junk, or reusing materials, whatever you feel that this challenge is to you. Then you're gonna write why we're doing this challenge. A good reason why is because we are learning to reuse materials. So you could write that here. My design plan. So this is kind of like a 4-square model, but for your robot, okay? Planning is really important in any project. So it says design your junkbot design plan below. Before I move on, I want to mention this is a project that I want you guys to do over the whole week. So don't do everything today, okay? So here it says sketch your junkbot design ideas. So, you know, when it says sketching, it means I draw lightly, like with a pencil. Maybe you have different ideas. Maybe you really like the can idea, or maybe you want a box idea. Whatever you're thinking, you could put here. What materials will you need for your design? Maybe you want to use buttons, so maybe you can draw the pictures here or write the words, whatever is easier for you. And then brainstorm what might be a little difficult when doing this challenge. To me, I would probably say gluing it or like putting it all together would probably be challenging. So maybe you could put that or something else. So this is your blueprint. Notice how you have like all the squares here. They're kind of to guide you, okay? Plan your junkbot design below. This is your final design. Oh, this is not your final design. You're just sketching your ideas. So this is again to draw it a little bit bigger. Maybe, you know, in this one you were just getting some ideas. This one is a bigger plan, okay? These are any notes that you might have. Then this one is the steps that you took to create your junkbot. So first, what did you do? Remember, like when we discussed how to make a sandwich in the classroom? When I was teaching you guys writing like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something like that, that I said, okay, first you grab your ingredients. You know, you want to put it in order so that if somebody wants to recreate it, they totally can, and it's easy for them. Okay, so make sure you write your steps in order. So first I gathered materials and planned. Next, I put together the boxes, or whatever. Then I added all the details, and last I played with it, whatever. Really cute. So meet my junk box. I think it would be super cool if you guys took a picture and printed it out here. That would be super cute. And then my junk bot's name is, you get to name your junk bot. How cute. And then it says list all the materials you used to make your junk bot. So here you would just write everything that you used. And then self-evaluation. So this is a time to reflect. So after completing the challenge, evaluate your process below. How do you think you did? Were you able to create a junk bot? If you think you did great, you could put, I did great, I loved it. Or if you thought it was too hard, you could say, I didn't like it. It was way too hard for me. You know, just however you feel. This is a self-evaluation, okay? If you had to do it again, what would you do differently? You know, we learn from our mistakes. So maybe the type of glue that you used wasn't strong enough and it kept falling apart. So maybe here, I would use different glue. I would use stronger glue. Maybe you didn't like the items for the details, you know? So just take a moment to evaluate, to reflect, okay? And then I would love for you guys to share when you're done. Send me pictures so that I can share with your class and all your friends on the Zoom assembly, okay? So I can't wait for you guys to do the Junkbot challenge. Have fun, everybody.